Hi Tasty team, welcome back to Tasty City, and if you are new here, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red button there that says subscribe, and also click on the bell icon. That bell notifies you whenever I upload a new video. So in today's video, I'll be showing you how to make this delicious cocoyam soup, aka ofede. So if you'd like to see how I made this, then please stay tuned and keep watching. For protein, I have here some nicely washed beef, cow skin and tripe. Feel free to use any protein of your choice. For the rest of my ingredients, I have some dry fish and stockfish, and they are nicely washed as well. For vegetable, I'm using baby spinach. You can also use bitterleaf, ora or oha, whichever one you want to call it, or Uziza leaves. In here, I've got the star of the soup, and here with me, I've got 4 big boiled cocoyams. If you're living outside Nigeria and they don't have the fresh cocoyam in your local grocery store, the powdered one works as well. Onion and Scotch bonnet peppers, red palm oil, crayfish and Uziza seeds. If you're gonna be using bitter leaves or onubu as your vegetable, please do not add Uziza seeds. But if you're gonna be using spinach, oha or ora or Uziza leaves, then add Uziza seeds. It's gonna give the soup a very nice aroma and delicious flavor. In here, I have my Ogiri. Oh my goodness, this will also add a local taste to this soup, and it's gonna make it so delicious and finger licking. Lastly, I've got some seasoning cubes and some salt to taste. So let's get cooking. I'll start by steaming the protein. So to that, I'll be adding the washed dry fish, my seasoning cubes, which I have crushed into powder, some salt to taste, I'm also going to be adding some blended onion, and this is the onion I introduced earlier. If you don't want to blend yours, you can just slice it or chop it up. And next, I'm going to be adding the dry fish. I parted it into 2, and we won't be adding water at this point. So we're just going to cover this up and allow it to steam or cook on a medium to low heat for at least 15 minutes. While that is cooking, I'll proceed to prep the rest of my ingredients. I'm going to be blending my Scotch bonnet peppers. I'll blend the Uziza seed and crayfish together. I'll also peel and pound my cocoyam. It is already cooked, like I said earlier. And then I'm going to slice my baby spinach as well. I'll start by blending the Scotch bonnet peppers. So I was craving seriously for oha soup, or ora, whichever one you call it. And in this part of Diaspora where I live, there is nothing like ora. I mean, it's impossible. Where do you want to get oha? So luckily enough for me, I have Uziza seeds, and I decided to make the soup, and oh my goodness, it tasted absolutely delicious. Just like oha soup, I mean, there is no difference at all. So if you are living in Diaspora and you are craving for ora soup and you have Uziza seeds, prepare the soup and thank me later. Like, you would think you are eating ora soup. Like, this soup tasted so delicious. So at this point, I'm just going to peel and pound the cocoyam. And next, I'll slice or chop the spinach. Alright, tasty team, so this is about 15 minutes later. At this point, I'm going to add some water, and then I'm going to allow this to continue cooking for additional 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, I'll be taking out the beef because I'll be grilling it in the oven, but this step is totally optional. Then I'll allow the cow skin, stockfish, tripe to cook for additional 10 minutes. Is this grilled beef calling your name? It is calling your name, Abi. Oh yeah, take one. Alright, so here is the grilled beef out of the oven. I allowed this to grill at 180°C for 15 minutes, and just look at how beautiful and delicious they turned out. Like I said earlier, this step is totally optional. Alright, my beautiful and amazing fame, at this point the stockfish, cow skin and tripe is fully cooked, but not too soft too. So now we are going to send back the beef into the pot, and I forgot to mention earlier, the stockfish I'm using is cod, so I actually soaked that stockfish overnight. So if yours is cod as well, you want to soak it overnight, except you are using a pressure pot. Once we are done transferring the beef back into the pot, we are going to pour in the blended peppers. At this point, I'll also be adding my Ogiri, but first I'll dissolve and pour that in. Once that is done, the next step is to pour in the blended crayfish and Uziza seeds. Next, scoop in the pounded cocoyam and add the palm oil. Once we are done adding the palm oil, we're going to cover this and allow to cook on a medium to high heat for 10 to 12 minutes. Oh my goodness, this smells so amazing. Like the aroma from the Uziza seeds and Ogiri is all over my kitchen. This smells so delicious. All right, lovely people, so at this point you will notice the cocoyam have dissolved into the soup, but not completely dissolved. So I am okay with this consistency, because if the soup cools down a bit, it's gonna thicken up more. But if you want yours to be very, very thick, and at this point the cocoyam is not completely dissolved, you can just cover back the pot and allow to cook for additional 5 minutes. So now stir this very well, test for salt and seasoning, and adjust if needed. Now it is time to add in the spinach, and once that is stirred in, we will turn off the stove because we are done cooking. Pair this soup with any swallow of your choice. I hope you like this recipe and you would give it a try. And if you like this video, please go ahead and click the like button. Subscribe if you are not yet already, and also turn on your notification post. That bell notifies you whenever I upload a new video. So thank you all so much for watching. Until I see you next time with something delicious, stay blessed and bye for now.